It's one of the prettiest villages in Suffolk, loved by holidaymakers and celebrities, and largely untouched by time. Proof that it has barely changed is here on the Walberswick scroll, painted in 1 year by John Doman Turner.
To undertake a project of that size and the incredible detail that he went into with it all, particularly quite ordinary things like telegraph poles and their ceramic insulators and foot pegs and whatnot. It was just he was just completely entranced by what he was seeing.
The artist wouldn't recognise the quayside these days. Most buildings here were washed away in the 1953 flood. Esther Freud's book The Sea House is loosely based on John Doman Turner's time here in Walberswick. Now, it might not be all that factual about his life, but it's really descriptive about how much effort he put into painting this scroll. And she keeps in the artist's profound deafness.
If you take away one of the senses, the other senses become so accentuated, and the idea that he was completely focused on the sight and the sort of texture and the smell of the village as opposed to the sounds that may well have distracted him. And I also gave him this kind of yearning, longing to belong somewhere that I have often experienced.
But little is known about the artist. Stephen and James Robertson are devoting their lives to making sure the name John Doman Turner lives on.
Well, I think he was such a brilliant artist. I mean, I think he knocked spots off a Lowry. I know his pictures are only little, but they're happy pictures. They tell a story of the time.
He's not the most famous Turner artist, but John Doman Turner's work will always have a fascination to those who get to see it. Kate Prout, ITV News, Walberswick in Suffolk.